was a high school band and orchestra director, and we had somebody from Salt Lake, this is out in Nevada, come and demonstrate intonation with our school band, and we listened to beats and so on, and I asked him how he wrote his master's thesis on that. I said, well, how did you learn how to do this? And he said, well, I bought a correspondence study book on piano tuning. And I said, can I borrow that? And I had 4 friends. Well, I had a piano of my own that I'd worked on some. 4 friends that had fairly new pianos that were atrocious sounding, just terrible. And I told them, I said, if you'll let me practice on these 4, that's my very first 4 other than my own. I said, if they don't sound better when I get through, I'll hire somebody from Salt Lake City to come 250 miles out here and tune all 4 of these, and I'll pay for them. Well, of course, they did sound better. And then from then on, a lot of church members would have me come in about a 20 to 40 mile area and do their big uprights. And I'd always take my vacuum cleaner along because they hadn't been tuned for maybe 10, 20, 30 years. And I would open the thing and take the dust and all the mice droppings and nests. And I said, the first Indian head penny is yours. From then on, we split them. First buffalo nickel is yours. From then on, we split them. I must have found 20 Indian head pennies that had dropped down between the keys and just stayed at the bottom. Anyway, that's how I got started. And a neighbor had bought a building that had some piano tuning tools in, so he gave me the tools and the wire and other stuff, parts. So anyways, since then I've just been to workshops and talked to tuners, listened to people.
Why does the piano go out of tune?
The humidity gets in that soundboard and expands it, or when it goes away it contracts it. And it's only glued on around all the edges, so it's free to breathe. And when it gets humidity, it pushes it toward the performer and raises the pitch, especially the center strings. And then when it's dry in the winter, goes back and lowers that. But with that 200 pounds of pressure on every, around that, on every string, you just can't keep those 200 people with their muscles flexed the right place, the right tension. And it doesn't matter whether you play it or whether you don't play it, it's still going to go out of tune. When I was in charge of the convocations at ISU, if we had a pianist come in, the contract said that the piano had to be tuned within 2.5 hours of the concert.
Wow.
So they wanted it not to be too far out of tune. See, there's 2 of those. on that last note because of this clock. That's probably the reason that's slow.
How many strings did you say there were?
There's between about 225 and 235. Yours probably has 225 because it doesn't have 3 strings on. Strength on every string.
How much?
180 to 200 pounds.
Wow.
And that means that there's a total of around 20 tons of pressure. This quiver in it. And my job is to get the quivers out, but grandmothers say, well, I don't let my grandkids play on it. I said, well, playing doesn't really bother me that much. And Uwe Hansen in physics originated a course called Physics 440, which is on musical acoustics. It was a general ed class, 300 level. And he would always have me come over a couple of days each semester and show them how these theoretical things worked in practice on the piano. And so it was kind of fun.
Sorry.
Yes, I can find that one. And here's the first partial, this note right here. Good and strong, then a C, a fifth. Good and strong. This is going great. And then the third, major third. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And then the C again, minor third.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a piano do this so good for a long. Now this is supposed to be about a third of the way between the E and the F sharp. Sometimes the F sharp, or I mean the C sharp, D sharp, which would be the seventh. Oh, there it is.
Mm.
Ah, most pianos won't do that. And there's 3 octaves. This faint. Anyway, that's that. Now what I'm going to try to do next is make it go out of tune. If you'll let me have a seat here, Mitty Cat.
Yeah, you just push it on.
Oh, go back and gently see if any of them move. So if I put it in on the right side, it tells whether the center and that one ring the same. If I put it on the left side, it tells, and then if I don't hear any difference, then I'm going to just gently touch the center one, and it turns out that's the one that's swinging. The other one's one you'll know. I just picked up by myself one day.
Cool.
You got all that on tape. Dr. Paul Lamb, who we watched the video, and the guys that we do, this is called Moving Hands in the Clouds. You do that, you step, you do this 3 times to the left. And you cradle the baby. Turn. Grab your pistol, fist, and then come back, push, front, put the baby on the shelf, say,